Hello there everybody, welcome to another video by me, Mr. Drone. Right behind me here you can see I am outside the Howard Kendall Suite. The location of the Howard Kendall Suite is Collingwood Dock. It's open at the moment, so we'll take a walk in now. I've shared quite a few videos about this area because the guy's been really good to work with me on it and give me lots of information. So I'm here today to do another update. You can see there's a couple of guys on site at the moment, but what we're doing today, I'm actually going to go and give a big update on the units that they've got being put in here. So I've been again lucky enough to be invited along to Gap Containers down in Kirby, who are fitting out the units for them, the containers for them that are being lifted down here very soon. Okay, so without further ado, let's get down to Gap Containers and have a look at how they're getting on with the containers that are being put in here. I'm excited to get down there. Let's get down there and have a look. Right, okay, so I've just got down to, here we are, Gap Containers. Container self-storage, £12 per week. You can see as I turn you around there, in fact I'll turn you back around, loads of containers in here. So we're just going to go and see if we can find the guys, see if we can get an update of where they're up to with the containers for the Howard Kendall Suite. Let's get in there and see what we can see. Okay, so I've just come in, we're in Gap Containers, it is, and you'll seen these guys before, Tony, Neville, bringing us the Howard Kendall Suite. Let's get us all on camera. My arms aren't long enough, I need bigger arms. So, boys, we're down here. Been very, very lucky for you to invite me down here as well to Gap Containers, who are putting together these containers for you. Yeah,
modules, containers, whatever the posher word is.
Yeah, you prefer modules now, do you?
Well, I think we're going a little bit on market, Nick, you know, so yeah. Yeah, we're moving to modules now.
The more money you spent, the more you want to upgrade them all.
Okay, so the modules, it sounds like we're moving well ahead with it, yeah?
Very exciting times. You know, we're the first 4 containers, stroke modules go on site next Friday.
Next Friday.
So Tony has been in here quite a few times with Gap, keeping
an eye on these modules.
Keeping an eye,
yeah, on the modules,
yeah.
So no, great. The first module totally sprayed. Next one's in the spray booth, and the other 2 are fabricated and will follow suit into the spray booth.
Perfect. Can we have a look at them?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll walk her
Let's
through.
go. So we'll have, if you guys can talk us through what we're looking at as and when we get to them, and we'll turn the camera around to show everyone. This one here.
Yes, that's it.
Right. Okay. Let's get this
That's
in.
number 1. So that will be a quarter of the dining area. A quarter of the dining area where the clients are sitting behind and dines. So basically you can see it's going to be quite a big concept.
That's quite a big space for a quarter of it. So I will go, so will there be others attached to the front?
So it's like a Meccano set really. You know, the engineering process is done, and then the engineers will put them together, seal them, bolt them all together, make sure they're watertight, make sure they fit. Then they'll take them apart again, transport them down the site, and the same process then will be
so
just
do it
replicated.
here
If you
first,
do it here,
sure.
it's like the prototype, and make sure that everything's right, and then it's onto site in the same process to put them all together.
It's almost exactly the same way as they built the Everton Stadium, really, isn't it? It was built off site first, pretty much.
Exactly. That's the way forward, isn't it?
Although they've done the Everton Stadium, they had to do it like kind of virtually. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Can't go and build a massive stadium off site and then take it apart. So this one here, then, this one being sprayed?
Yes, this is in the spray booth. Self-explanatory, I suppose. But you don't realise the size of them until you're actually up close to them.
Yeah.
You know, fair old size to say the least. So this will be number 2. So this will be the glass aspect here. This will all be glass windows that will overlook the stadium. So you'll be looking at the south stand through these windows. That will be your view.
So what we're focusing on now, straight ahead, that's the windows, the three windows there, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
You've seen that on the illustrations, haven't we?
Yes,
So this is,
yes. It's totally replicating what the illustration is showing.
This is like the main one running along the middle, the central.
Yes.
Yes, that's it. You go out through the sliding door in the middle section out onto the what will then be the decked area. So
Al fresco dining, hopefully, if the weather permits.
If it's like this, yeah? Yeah. Okay, and this one's being sprayed, yeah?
Yeah, so it'll get a
Fantastic.
base coat, then it'll get a top coat, allowed to dry for 24 hours, and then it'll
it
just
together.
keep, yeah, it just sort of production line, really.
Yeah. Fantastic, let's move on. Where else have we got? I believe we might have a couple together somewhere.
we do. Nick, we're going through now into the engineering area where all the alterations are all made prior to the spray booth, and this is where they connect them together to make sure everything's lined up as per the architect's drawings.
Okay. So this is 2 together already. That is a massive space.
So you can see the magnitude of it now, you know,
You
especially
can.
if you then put
So
the
you
8 of them
can,
together,
yeah.
it'll give you a little bit more of a feel of the size of the actual project.
It really does. So this is one that'll be, there's your 3 windows
So
there,
the
isn't
one
it?
we've just seen, so you will have 6 windows.
Yeah.
So that will be more or less the full length of the dining area.
That's the full, so that,
So that and the one
Doubled.
we've just seen,
Doubled.
that will be, yeah, doubled up in length.
absolutely spot on. And then you've got a couple running down the side,
Yeah.
avenue as well, yeah.
The kitchen and toilet area.
They were the ones we've seen before where you said
No,
that's a
no, we'll
court.
take you in there.
Okay.
They're more or less finished. The kitchen area is done, so Jim the chef will give you a walk round and show you his plans for the kitchen. But again, it'll be a state-of-the-art kitchen, you know, it'll be,
Yeah.
no stone will be left unturned.
Absolutely fantastic. So that one's pretty
Yeah,
much
we'll take you in, we'll see, yeah. So that's pretty much
Is it?
finished. Yeah, that's fitted out and finished.
making good, really,
Yeah.
really good ground. The beauty about this really, isn't it? Like, I know on site, so if I was to go down to the site now and put the drone up, in fact I'll show you a couple of shots now whilst we're talking. It looks so far away because, you know, you've got the stilts there ready.
does,
yeah.
But they're actually being
I
done
think in any
off-site.
build project, Nick, what a lot of people don't realise is there's as much work goes underground
Yeah.
as above ground,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that's something you never ever see. You'll spend as much money underground
Yeah.
as sometimes as above ground,
Yeah.
and that's unfortunate.
But these are being done, like say, off-site as well, though. So, you know, all the work's still being done. It's just
yeah, it may not seem that way, but
Yeah.
you know, it is. It's
Yeah.
progressing at a rate of knots.
There'll be a massive improvement on site on the speed we're going to move up now with the joiners and all the electricians. Everybody's in place now, so the first 4 containers, as I was saying earlier,
Yeah.
get craned on the site. On the very next day, the joiners are starting to trim out.
Right,
So again, then the kitchen area modules will come maybe 10 days after that, and then another 10 days we'll have what'll be our reception and bar area.
Perfect.
And it'll all, you know, by the middle of July, everything will be there, and the builders or joiners are going to create the decked area outside as well. So there'll be a lot of people there.
a lot of people there.
The windows are also being manufactured off-site, so they'll
Yeah.
just come ready to just
Ready
put
to
in
go
place,
straight in.
ready to
Yeah.
fit.
Yeah.
So, you know, within the space of a week, it'll go from 20% to 80%.
Love it, guys. Should we have a look at this kitchen area?
Yes,
Is that
sure,
okay?
we'll get Jim, yeah.
Let's go. It's okay, so I'm here with James now, because James, you are going to be the head chef for the Howard Kendall Suite, that's right, yeah?
I am really excited about this.
Really excited?
Yeah.
And where we are now is I'm going to turn us around, so we're going to head in. We are right outside the unit that's going to be not the dining area, the kitchen.
The kitchen area, I've got
kitchen.
the plans here, and you know.
Plans
so
there, I'll show them briefly, we don't want to give away too much, there you go, you couldn't
planning
even see much, but
yeah.
got the plans. You've planned it all then,
I
James?
have, yeah. I've designed the kitchen for what we're looking to do numbers-wise.
Yep.
But also because we're going to do lots of community projects to invite community units and school children down to do some food education with them, all at the same facility.
Right, okay, we touched on that like weeks ago when we first met up about this. So can we walk inside? So I want to hear a lot more about that. If that's right. We'll just take a little walk.
So you can see it's just a shell at the moment.
Yeah.
We've got on the backdrop over there, we've got stainless steel sheeting. That's where all the cooking equipment's going to be, so it's heat resistant. Everything will be designed for its ease of cleanliness, its healthiness, and everything's going to have a good workflow to it. So all the cooking equipment's going to be over here.
This way in the corner, yeah.
We're going to be having a dishwasher and shelving for all the storage of the crockery, cutlery, everything, pots and pans. This where you're standing now is going to be where the hot plates, the gantries for the heated lamps. So all the food will be plated and served hot on the plate, going in and out of the kitchen to the dining area. And all the preparation and storage of fridges are going to be around this area over here. Everywhere, but you know, it's all the preparation. We're going to be blocked off about 2 meters that way. That's going to be closed off kitchen area.
So from around here where this pillar is, maybe around
so
here.
where that is, and then we'll have that little bit of an L shape for us, but this whole square is going to be an amazing kitchen.
An amazing kitchen here.
With amazing equipment for us to be able to cater for the match days. We have got a long-term plans of maybe doing some restaurant nights.
Fantastic, okay.
But also to get young people down here and do some food education, even train some future chefs from colleges and work experience and stuff like that.
That's what I want to touch on, because it's great. It's amazing seeing the facility, and you know, this is the first time I've been to you know, with the shipping container yard like this, and seeing how they can transform these things is unbelievable. It's quite unbelievable. But what you've said there, really key elements. You're going to be the head chef. You've got lots of plans, but a big plan is about education. Tell us a bit about that, 'cause it's a free service they want to bring.
So for the last 17 years, I've been the Northern Regional Chef for a project called Adopt a School, which is Adopt a School. So this is a charitable trust food education programme run by the Royal Academy of Culinary Arts, of which I'm a member of. One of our objectives is to educate young people about healthy eating, nutrition, and how to enjoy food more. So over the 17 years I've been doing that, I've encroached into not just primary schools, but gone to secondary schools, giving them some further education on their food studies. And then I've also linked them in catering colleges as well. So what I want to do is pass on all my experience and my knowledge from 47 years as a chef. I had a great start when I was mentored by a chef when I started off, and my passion is to give it back. And we're going to invite schools to come and use the facility. It's free of charge for them to come and use the facility.
Fantastic.
They get my expertise, and we'll do courses to suit primary, secondary, further education, adults. We'll even look at doing some adult cookery courses on healthy meals on a budget as well. So people, even families that are using food banks and food pantries will create some recipes based around the ingredients they get from there.
That's amazing.
To help the community to still be able to live and eat healthily.
That's amazing. That's really really good. It's like it's a great thing that's being brought to us, you know, us Everton fans and all that down by the stadium where I started the video. But to learn that, you know, there's a lot more to it. We're community-wise.
Well, I do a lot with Everton in the community and Liverpool Foundation now. So some of the projects that we do with them, we'll bring to this facility. So they'll all be getting the benefit of this brand new facility.
That's fantastic. That's absolutely fantastic.
Giving everything back to the area.
That's absolutely fantastic. Well, mate, thank you very much again
welcome.
For sharing that with us.
I'm so looking forward to the opening day.
It's going to be great.
You'll come along to do the taste today.
Okay. If that's okay
I'll
with
put a chef's hat on you.
Oh, love it. I can be like your first trainee in there, James.
You come and send the first meal out.
I'll get that. James, thanks very much.
You're welcome.
It's on camera. We're all into that. James, thanks very much, mate.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
You're welcome.
Right, okay guys, so there you go. Got really good catch up and great insights into the units that are being put together, the modules as Tony likes to call them, which I totally understand, because when they get adapted and things put in them and they're ready for people, you don't really want to refer to them as containers. Maybe I will, because sorry Tony, but they still are, but they still look nice. You know, you can do a lot with them. I think I said whilst we were there at Gap, you can do a lot with them. So yeah, finishing off here back at the site. I hope you enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed it. It's good to get to know it. If you need any, I haven't been asked to say this, by the way, promise you, look at that stadium behind me. If you need any storage containers, you're looking at getting something done with containers like the guys here down at Howard Kendall Suite, then Gap Containers up in Kirby. Okay, they're really nice guys. When I went up there having a chat with them and that, stopped work as well so we could have a wander around, and Tony and Neville could show me the containers, so that was really good. But yeah, they are there if you need anything like that. Other than that guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe. Take care everyone, bye now.